y'all doing? How you doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to Fun Food and Freebies, where I come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've been concentrating on editing my videos, so that's why you get like late videos. So I have been doing the videos. I have. I just haven't been posting the videos. So I'm trying to do better by posting my videos that night. Try to edit them. Yeah, I just started trying to be an editor. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. It takes a lot. Takes a lot to do these editing. So anyway, my name is Bretta, and welcome to Fun Food and Freebies. I'm getting more subscribers. What's our name, y'all? Are we the freebie fiends, or the freebie friends, or the freebie queens? What are we called? Which I want to be called. But thank y'all for joining me. I come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I give you a pre-recorded video. Yes, I do. And I try to tell you something free or low cost that you might not know about. Free or low cost that you might not know about. Or that you just haven't been thinking about it as much as I do. Because I eat, breathe, write, journal, talk about free stuff. What else can I talk about? Places to go. I eat, breathe these things. Okay, this is like my norm, is inundated with resources, information. Where can I find free stuff? Where can I do this? Where can I do this? How can I share it with y'all? How can I tell y'all about it? Yeah, I go down a rabbit hole when it comes to free stuff. I really do. I'm like, it's so sad. But is it sad? I feel a lot. I get a lot of joy out of it, though. I really do. I enjoy telling people about it and just sharing with people, because a lot of people still don't know about free things that are available to you. So I try to come to you when I come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I try to give you something tangible that you can take away. Like maybe you can look for these things in your neck of the woods, because I don't believe it's just in Houston, in the city limits, in the suburban areas surrounding Houston. I really believe, and I know for a fact, I'm gonna tell you why. I know for a fact that free things are everywhere, all over the United States. Not sure about other countries or whatever, but I know for a fact. And you know how I know for a fact? Because the algorithm feeds me all kinds of freebies on Facebook from every city you could ever think of. I've seen Kentucky, I've seen New York, I've seen Ohio, I've seen Georgia, all types of cities in Georgia. It just comes across my feed because they assume that because I like freebies and this is what I talk about. I talk about freebies more than anything else, but I love fun stuff and foodie stuff. But I don't talk about that as much because I need to get all of my free stuff to the forefront. Okay, so that's gonna draw you in. You're gonna be so inundated with how you can go about getting free stuff and doing free stuff. So I call it getting freebies when it's not your birthday. And that's what I talk about. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Another subject on how you can obtain these freebies that I talk about all the time. So first off, I want to tell y'all, I'm doing a live, my second live. I did one live, and it was all over the place. I was talking about everything. I didn't have a real good outline of what I wanted to talk about, so it was all over the place. But I did get a couple people say, "Hey, when you doing another live?" I was like, "Oh, you want me to do another one?" Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit more structured, and it's gonna be tailored to freebies when it's not your birthday. And I'm going to give you 5 ways you can obtain these freebies. Sorry if my fingers are red, the lipstick. But I'm going to give you 5 free things. Or 5 ways you can find freebies when it's not your birthday. So the name of the live is Freebies When It's Not Your Birthday. Okay, that's the name of the live. So I have it on my community tab. It's going to be on July 26th at 6 p.m. That's a Sunday, CST, Central Standard Time, CST, 6 p.m. So I'm going to go live. Ask me some questions about all the freebies, and then I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you some takeaways and ways that you can find freebies when it's not your birthday. So that's going to be fun. I'm already thinking about, my mind is going a mile a minute. So I'm already thinking about, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to discuss? So get ready for that. I'm going to be ready to show you a lot of things that I've gone to, places, events I've gone to. We're going to talk about all of those, okay? And I'm going to give you 5 takeaways, 5 ways you can find these freebies, okay? All right, so bring your notes, bring your questions. Let me know if you have questions in the comments of this video. Any video, it don't matter. However you want to do this. But yes, come with your questions. Come with your questions. Come with your questions about freebies when it's not your birthday. So that's the name of the live, okay? All right. So we got past that. So I come to you to tell you today. Why I sound like an instructor or something? I come to you to tell you today. Okay, so I wanted to tell y'all about sweepstakes and giveaways. Okay, so I know I talked about it a little bit in one of my videos. I can't remember which video. My hair needs cutting so bad. Oh my God. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna go get our hair cut next week. Okay, she needs her hair cut so bad. Maybe one day I'll take the hat off and show my hair. I think I did 1 or 2 times, but maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I go off on a tangent too. So, sweepstakes and giveaways. So sweepstakes and giveaways are an excellent way to obtain freebies. So a lot of events that I go to, they always have giveaways. Okay. And I don't know, a lot of you may not do sweepstakes. I get a lot of sweepstakes across my feed, especially on Instagram. I don't trust Facebook that much. So I don't really concentrate on, I concentrate on Facebook freebies from organizations and people, like a lot of them. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that in my live. So but sweepstakes and giveaways, when you go to events, a lot of these events, whatever they paid events, free events, a lot of people give you goodie bags. They give you goodie bags. They have sweepstakes. Okay, so a lot of times you come early. Some people give you an early bag sweepstakes, or they put, you're like the number 1 person who came early, so you might get something free, because I come early all the time. So a couple times I've gotten something free because I've been there early. Okay, I've gotten, like, one time I went to the Women's Expo, and they were like, why did they give me like a box of oatmeal? A box of oatmeal, y'all. They just gave it away. I think that was before it even started. They were like, if you want the whole box, you can take the whole box. I was like, okay. Okay. And a lot of times people give away stuff at the end of the event because nobody wants to pack their stuff home. Okay. So I've gone to, I went to a free event, and they gave out What are those drinks? Not Red Bull. It's another one that people are talking about. I think it starts with an A. It's supposed to be good. They gave me a case of those. I took them to work. Some of these things I don't really document like I should. I'm just always just, I live in the moment, y'all. I'm not, that's why I don't call myself an influencer, because I live in the moment and I don't document a lot of things that I do. Couple weeks ago, I went to a event and they gave away the pizza because they had so much pizza. So they gave away the Domino's pizza. And I can't have a lot of pizza because it has a lot of cheese. It got a lot of salt, y'all. And I love cheese. But cheese has a lot of salt, so I can't really eat it. So I gave it away to my coworkers, my old coworkers, or my coworkers. I retired, so I give away stuff to my coworkers. So I drove to my job, which was like passing by before I head home, and I was like, I'm gonna take these pizzas to them. They can eat them. 911, police dispatchers, y'all can have the pizzas. So I gave them the pizzas. So it was 2 pizzas. I asked them, could I take 2? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, okay, let me take these pizzas to them because I can't take them home with me. So anyway, they give away all types of things, especially foodie events. They give away food, excessive amounts of stuff, because nobody wants to pack this stuff home. Even when I do my workshops, I give away so much stuff. I'm like, take this stuff home. I don't want to take it home with me because I don't want to, no one wants to repack all of the things. They kind of want to have a light load when they leave. So that's an excellent way to get some free stuff, is at the end and at the very beginning of an event. So some of the things that I went to an event, they gave away. I went to a free event before. They gave away, and I think I talked about this. They gave away a debit card or Visa card, gift card. So a lot of people give away gift cards because they're sponsored by big companies. So they give gift cards away. So a lot of times you thinking, hey, so I read the fine details. When I'm looking at an event, I read what the section that says more information. So I read that part. And if it sounds like something that I would be interested in, or that they may have some giveaways, it says it sometimes on the flyer. Giveaways and sweepstakes. Giveaways and sweepstakes. Always enter your name in all of the giveaways and sweepstakes. Whenever you go to events, they say put your business card in the sweepstakes giveaway. We're having a giveaway. Ask them if you have to be present to win. A lot of times you don't. Sometimes you do. So these are things. This is how I acquire. Possibly all these minimalists will be like, girl, that's junk. I bet you got a lot of junk. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I have a lot of junk when it pertains to a lot of freebies. And then I have a lot of clothes. I'm looking at my room now. I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of hats. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of shoes. One of my friends was saying, girl, just throw it away. I'm like, girl, you just throw stuff away and give it to the landfill. I can't do that yet. So I'm slowly purging and slowly getting these things out of here. But by the end of this year, I'm not having all this stuff. I want to give everything away. But anyway, my daughter said, you need to do a garage sale or a yard sale. So that may be in the works. I need to do that. Buy 2 or 3 tables and do a yard sale. So yeah, I'm gonna look into it so I can go ahead and get rid of a lot of stuff and start piling it up, all the giveaway stuff and all the selling stuff that I'm gonna sell. But anyway, so giveaways and sweepstakes. So let me see, what other things have I won? I think I told you guys about my first winnings was when I was in the military. I won a bike. So I went to the PX, which the PX is known. The PX is similar to Walmart. When you think of Walmart, think of the PX. The PX have all kinds of stuff. They have clothes. They have washing machines, dryers. Does Walmart have all that? They don't have that kind of. They don't have the high end stuff, do they? I don't think so, right? Okay, anyway. They have all the other stuff. Okay, so they like a mix of Home Depot and Walmart. So they're like they like together. They like cousins, but they together. And I won a bike. I entered and won a bike. So I remember at times my mother used to say, "Girl, you're so lucky. You are so blessed. You always win stuff." So enter your name in the lottery. This is when the lottery first came to Texas. And my mom was like, enter your name in the lottery and see if you'll win. I didn't win, but I did win some scratch off. I won like $200 on a scratch off for the first time. Had never played the lottery or the scratch off. I had never played. But anyway, no, I have not won the lottery. But sweepstakes are excellent. Excellent sweepstakes are an excellent way to win, because a lot of people don't really participate. I always say, when you do sweepstakes, because there's so much fraud and forgery going on, if I enter any sweepstakes, I enter with companies that are named companies have sweepstakes, because they want to have their taxes lowered at the end of the year. So they tend to give away things. Okay, so possibly that's why I want a bike. I don't know. But there are other ways you can win. Going to events, you can win. Giveaways happen when you go to events, especially when you go to grand openings. They love to give away stuff. I went to a grand opening. They gave away a basket with all types of, I think it was First Watch. They gave away a basket full of stuff to me, and I actually won. Let's see, what else have I won? I won gift cards a lot. I win gift cards a lot. So, let's see some other things that I've won. Nothing big. I haven't won a car yet. I haven't won the lottery yet. I'm gonna say yet. But anyway, so those are some excellent ways for you to get involved in sweepstakes. Coca-Cola has one sometimes. Pepsi has one. I've seen some of their sweepstakes. HGTV, I've seen their sweepstakes. Let's see, who else? Even doing the lottery, I don't know if some people consider that gambling. So I don't know. To each his own. If you don't want to play, don't play. But and then when I go to events, I won a fire extinguisher. I've won some people do the little spin. I've won a free foodie event, VIP. Yeah, I won one of those one time. Let's see, what else have I won recently? Oh, I won a walking pad. I have one of those, and I won that. And that was with a veterans event. Veterans events have good giveaways. They give away good stuff, especially during Christmas. Christmas is an excellent time too to go to different events, and they have giveaways. So and then I went to a senior resource fair. So if you go to health fairs, they give away stuff at health fairs. They give away like a massage for 2 or 3 times, massage, facials. Different people have their own giveaways at the event. I won a spa basket one time from the Women's Expo. I need to find out when is the Women's Expo so I can go again. The Women's Expo is usually inexpensive, so that's like $10. So yeah, you should go to the Women's Expo if you're a woman. I don't think they have a men's expo. Y'all probably need to do something like that. That'd be cool. The men's expo. But yeah, the African American Expo or the Black Expo. I think one of them's named the Black Expo. They don't have it like they used to. Haven't seen it in a long time. But yeah, if you go to these different expos are excellent too with giveaways, because a lot of the vendors trying to attract people to their table and to their section, and they have giveaways. They start just giving away stuff. When I go to foodie events, they have the giveaways. You know, I don't have time to do the giveaways. I'd be like, I'm trying to eat. Trying to eat. I don't have time for y'all giveaway. But it depends on what the giveaway is. I'm like, sometimes I'll stand there and fill out some stuff so I can win and try to get the giveaway. And once again, I always ask them, do you have to be present to win? Because sometimes I'm ready to go. Peace. I'm ready to go. I don't want to stay around until the end. Yeah. But yes. So giveaways are excellent. Let's see. Sweepstakes are excellent ways for you to obtain freebies. So I hope that helps. And don't forget, we're having freebies type workshop. I'm going live on the 26th at 6 p.m. CST. And then I'll be dropping some workshops because I'm going to be doing some workshops in the next couple months. So I'm excited about that. I need to get a couple of things before I do one of the workshops. One of the workshops, I'm going to do a charcuterie board workshop, but I'm going to do another workshop that I actually saw someone. I just need to gather the tools and the supplies for the workshop. I already got the paint, so you'll have some idea what it's gonna be. It's gonna be paint involved, not much though, because a lot of people don't like for you to have paint and glitter in their establishment where I gotta rent the space and stuff. So anyway, those events are coming up. I'm having August. Okay, this is July, so August, September, October. I want to do 3 events, all those 3 months. So 2 of them kind of painting, and then charcuterie board is one of them. So September, I'm doing charcuterie board workshop. August, I'm doing a surprise workshop. So I'm excited about that one because that one should be fun. This is going to be my first time doing that one. I got to figure out a name for it too. But yeah, so I'm excited to drop those. I may be dropping those tonight as well, or sometime this week. You'll see that I dropped my 3 events. I'm going to try to drop all 3, but I need some pictures. That's why I haven't dropped them yet. Yeah, I need some pictures with all the equipment and stuff. So you'll have some clue as to, you know, what I'm doing. So anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Okay. I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope you join me on my second live. Okay, bye.